Jay, can I tell you real quick about mood?
Please.
Well, we think at Mood.
Yeah.
I'm speaking as I work at the company.
You work at Mood now?
Yeah, we think cannabis should be accessible, affordable, convenient, and transparent. But most importantly, we believe in supporting the American farmers who make all of this possible. So we created Mood as an online source for 100% federally legal cannabis grown on small, pesticide-free American farms. That's really sick. This is the offer we have for our listeners. 20% off your entire purchase, first-time buyers only.
Wow.
So if you want that good kush,
if you want that good kush, check out David's ass.
If you want that good stuff, Mood.com has created an entire line of functional gummies that target specific health concerns with 100% federally legal THC blends. They'll deliver them discreetly right to your doorstep. And you get 20% off your first order at Mood.com with promo code VIEWS. We tried a bunch of gummies over here at the Views podcast. This is kind of how we get started. And their Sleepy Time gummy knocks us out in about 15 minutes flat. That's exactly what I use when Jason starts speaking. I put in one of those Sleepy Time gummies, and I am asleep immediately. No hangovers, no grogginess, and I wake up feeling amazing knowing that Jason has left the house. And they have gummies for literally anything. Immune support, menopause relief, Natalie, PMS symptoms, Natalie, mental clarity, Natalie, sexual arousal, Natalie, and each one is crafted using federally legal cannabis grown on small family-owned farms.
Sexual arousal?
Yes. So head to Mood.com, browse their amazing selection of functional gummies, and find the perfect gummy for whatever you're dealing with. And remember, use promo code VIEWS at checkout to save 20% on your first order. I mean, guys, come on. We're helping you out here with THC stuff. This is amazing. 20% off your first order. Mood.com. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. Jay, before we start the pod, this is for the celebrity listeners.
Oh, okay. So Phineas.
So if
Hi, Phineas. We love you. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yes, this is just for Phineas from Billie Eilish.
He's on the treadmill. He's like, what the fuck? He's not Phineas from Billie Eilish. He's Phineas.
Yeah, I know. I just want to throw in another name drop. This is for Phineas from Billie Eilish, who's friends with Charlie XCX.
Amazing.
Connect as many people as I can to. Yeah. No, I'm just curious because like Phineas was one of those people where I was shocked about what celebrity listened to us.
Sure.
He's been really open about it. He's talked about it. Like he was on your podcast.
He's wildly open about it.
Yeah,
like
too open about
open
it
for the guy. Yeah. He's got to
keep that. Just keep that shit to yourself, brother. Fucking weirdo. You're a Grammy Award winner.
Oscar too.
Yeah, don't be saying shit like that. No, but I'm curious. I'm being dead ass. I'll keep you anonymous. If you're a celebrity listener, please DM me on Instagram. Like I want like the.
You're not. You just outed Phineas.
No. Because he's public about it.
I got it.
But I would like if someone DM. Please let me know if you listen to the pod.
Okay.
And you think that it would blow our minds that if we knew that you listened to the pod.
Okay.
I love those situations.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like there was one time I could say this one public because I've chat with him and everything, and he's really, really chill.
Yeah.
But Jamie Foxx.
Oh wow.
Do you remember when he wanted to hang out with me?
Yes.
but like
what happened?
Well, no, I hung out with him.
Yeah.
He's just the best. I ran into him again at Coachella. He's the fucking coolest dude ever. But that was one of those guys where I'm like, there's no fucking way Jamie Foxx has ever watched a vlog. But he did. And I love that.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody like that, please let us know because I'm so curious.
Yeah.
And I'll tell Jason, but we'll bleep out your name. You won't even hear it on the pod. But I just want to get people, I want to get like our reaction.
Okay.
I want to be like, Jason, you won't believe
this. Is there anyone else that we can
but
bleep
Kate
right
Winslet
now?
listens to the pod. That'd be cool if it was like somebody that's like, a different generation.
Yeah. Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Would be
Helen
great.
Mirren.
What a great, Helen
As
Mirren.
we
She
talked
gets
about
high and she listens.
jerking off and everything.
Yeah, she loves it.
Just got back from Coachella. Jay went too, which is big.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? Did you have a fun time?
Jason had his own like little creator house going.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
The Jason Nash house.
I kept seeing Jason's posts for like this wine company he kept making.
Yeah. We love usual wines.
You were crushing.
I absolutely love it.
You're kind of like the lead influencer at Coachella this year.
Me and Alex Earl.
Yeah. That's what
Hi, girl. How are you?
How was it? Did you go to any after parties?
No, we were in bed at 10:30 every night.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you go to the festival?
Yeah, we went to the festival.
I was at Green Day with Jason.
Yeah, at Green Day.
No way.
I was at Green Day.
You met Nat there?
Yeah.
We ran into Nat. Nat was a sight for sore eyes, actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sight
because
for sore
we were
eyes.
sort of wandering around by ourselves, like, what do we do?
This year, I don't mean to brag, but not brag, but I've finally defeated my FOMO, and I skipped the festival entirely. Like I found friends that needed my wristband every day.
Yeah.
So there was it was a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Like everyone wanted to go see a certain artist a different day, so my wristband was passed around for 3
So
different days.
what are you doing at peak Coachella time? 8 o'clock. There's no party going on.
I'm probably sleeping.
Okay.
Or I'm waking up. This is why. So this Coachella was like any other Coachella, it's like the schedule is so fucked up. If someone tells you to meet them somewhere at 4, you dead ass genuinely do not know if they mean PM or AM. Like it is.
Oh my God.
It is so.
You're on that level.
It's so fucking upside down at Coachella. Like
Yeah.
the latest I went to bed was 11:30 a.m., which was fucking
insane. I was outside of the pool eating my breakfast, laying out in my bikini, and then David comes out and he's like, I haven't quite gone to bed yet. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy, which is not fun. But like, I guess that's like just like a Coachella thing. You kind of do.
What's happening at 10 a.m. when you're still up? Are you coming home from the party? Is the party still going?
Coachella like operates at like all the after parties, or I shouldn't even call them after parties. All the parties start after the final performer.
Yeah.
Usually, like that's when they like really kick off. So that's like you're talking like 1 a.m. for like a start time to a party, and then you're looking at the after party starting like 5 or 6 hours after that, which starts at around like 7. Like I only went out 2 nights this year. And the rest, I actually went to bed. I went to my friend's house who lives nearby in Palm Springs. I went to her house 2 or 3 days, and we watched Moana. And I just like laid on her bed like with like 3 friends, and we just literally watched movies. It was amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nothing Coachella, nothing drinking related. It was one of the best experiences ever. And I kept bragging to Natalie. I'm like, I'm having the most fun. Like this is incredible. But then the nights where I was a little demon was you're at an after party and it's complete sunlight out, and it's such a bizarre fucking thing.
How many people are at an after party at sunlight at 6 a.m.?
Like 100.
Oh, wow.
100 to 150. And the best part about like where we stayed is I saw an article posted about where we stayed, so I guess I can publicly talk about like the after parties are so fucking bizarre, like because they're so because it's just like the most fun group of people that you'd. Like
Not even like fun, just like the most unique group of people.
That's
like,
what I mean.
That's
what I mean. Like it's like a group of people that you would never see like
in one room.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever in your life. And like so we stay at the guest compound with guest jeans.
Yeah.
Incredible fucking situation.
Tell me.
Chef.
Oh my God.
Bartender.
Bartender. All day long bartender?
All day he doesn't do anything but bartend.
You kidding
Not
me?
in a bad way. Like that is literally he's bartend. He's beach. He's like Ken on beach. And I didn't even realize that he was like there for like there was one time I was leaving the house and it was like 5 p.m. and he's like, Are you guys heading out? And I'm like, well, some of us are staying. I'm just gonna head out right now. And he goes, oh, okay. And then I kind of got the vibe. I was like, oh wait, he's waiting for us to be done with work. And I'm like, you can go.
Yeah.
And he's like, really? Thanks. And then he left. I'm like, yeah, like it's so luxurious and incredible where he doesn't even need to be there. Like we can make a beer, you know, but it's just, they just take care of like every aspect. It's so incredible.
What else? Any masseuse, anything like that? Any
They had
DJ?
massages.
We had Zane.
No, they had real masseuses.
They do.
They have IVs. They have a whole hair salon, like to get your hair done. Yeah, it was incredible.
And the incredible part about it is you get a text blast. Like in the morning, you get a text blast saying, hey, heard you partied hard. Come, blah, 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 blah.
Heard you were a little demon.
So
Heard
like,
you watched Moana at your friend's house.
So you get like text blasts throughout the day of like what's happening. Like everyone in the compound gets a blast. Like at 1 a.m. you'll get a text. The party's really picking up. You better stop by. And then at 2, 3 a.m.
So
it's like
cute.
the Cane's truck is hot and ready outside. They're like Cane's at 2 a.m.
Oh my God, amazing.
Which is
Did
incredible.
you have people over to the house? Did you invite friends over that weren't a part of the house?
Yes, yeah. We got
Cool. Who got invited over there? That sounds like that'd be really cool.
Yeah, oh
to
my
get
God.
invited
But
over
only
there.
our closest friends got to
No,
come.
obviously you'd have to be really close. Like the inner circle would have
Inner
to be
circle.
invited over there.
Yeah.
Because I was splitting up
Charlie,
Papa John's
Dixie
with
D'Amelio.
Jonah and I were fighting for the last fucking bit of queso.
I saw Jonah so often this week, where it kind of spooked me out.
Really?
Yeah, man, that man
Yeah.
appears literally out of nowhere. I don't know how that guy functions. He
Just
just kind
spawns.
of. But yeah, anyway, it's a really really fun, such a bizarre experience that just like I can't equate it to anything else. But like yeah, the party. I can only say this because there's an article written about who was at the party. So I'm gonna name drop now, but based off the article, this is fair game, right? This isn't breaking.
Yeah, it was in Vogue, baby. It's out there.
This isn't breaking any code.
Right.
But like Charlie XCX DJ'd, and then
like
it says,
fully DJ'd. DJ and was like fully like, doing her thing. Like you could be right in front of her face.
And then Anya Taylor-Joy, Timothy Chalamet, Justin Bieber, Julia Fox, Cara Delevingne, Timothy Chalamet, Leo DiCaprio. Like it's really
said Timothy Chalamet twice.
I did.
It was a big deal.
Just so you know, Timbo was there.
There's two different. Yeah, okay.
Timmy.
But yeah, did I say?
Did you talk to any of them?
And then Timothy Chalamet.
Did you talk to Timothy Chalamet?
I love Timothy Chalamet.
He's someone I would love to talk to, even for a second.
No, I didn't talk. I don't think I saw him.
Todd met Tom DeLonge.
Oh yeah, Tom DeLonge.
Yeah. That's cool.
I met Timothy once, like a really long time, like 2 years ago.
You did?
And well, my favorite thing that he's in is Interstellar. I was like, Interstellar. He goes, thank God somebody remembers. And I thought it was really funny. That's not what he said exactly, but it was the fact that he's like nobody ever knows that. That's what he said. Just because I didn't know that either. I didn't know that he was he's the son.
Yeah.
And I couldn't connect that for the longest time.
Oh wow.
That he is in Interstellar.
Damn.
But there was like interviews with him where he like when he watched Interstellar for the first time, he like cried because he thought he had a bigger role in it.
Oh, really?
Like, I mean, if I'm speaking to little Timmy now, you shouldn't have cried, man. That is the coolest role.
It is a
on
3.5
all of fucking Earth. Yeah, it is a 3.5 hour movie. Yes, but like
I would expect a little more FaceTime too.
That's kind of crazy. You shoot a movie like that, and you're like, you have no idea what you're actually, how much you're in it for. But like, dude, who gives a fuck? Like Josh Peck's role, he always likes downplaying it in Oppenheimer. He's like, I wasn't in it for a while. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. You set off the bomb. Like you set off the nuclear explosion in Oppenheimer. You're the biggest role. If I have to, if anybody has anything to say about it, so I don't know. I think any small role in any movie is.
Films are funny.
Fuck, it's so badass.
Films, they live forever, you know?
Yeah.
They really do. More so than anything else. Like
yeah, no, I think that's what's so bizarre about like people that make songs and movies.
Yeah.
It's like that's not at all like what we do.
No.
Like you make a vlog, it doesn't live forever. Like best case, people will remember it. But no one's like, hey, let's put on vlog 629 today. But yeah, that's crazy. You make one song. And especially like listening to like Benny Blanco like talk about how quickly they can make a hit.
Yeah,
like he was talking about. Benny was talking about in an interview or something where like Sia called an Uber, but the Uber was like 8 minutes away, so they wrote Diamonds real quick or something. Oh my God. But it's that type of shit that's just like, what the fuck? I have something I want to talk about here. I've been getting a lot of DMs about this. Not sure why people haven't let this go or why people want to see an end to this. But I bought an Iron Man statue from China like 4 or 5 years ago. I paid $10,000 for it. I was super excited to get it, and it came in the mail, and it was delivered 40 minutes away from here. So not to my address. It was very suspicious. And I had Jason and my assistant Taylor go and try to track it down. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to describe someone as a serial killer, but this man was a murderer.
Yeah, he might have had some bodies in the basement. We don't know that.
And you know what? I'm being nice by saying murderer. He seemed like a pedophile, right? Can I just say
well,
like
we don't know that. We don't know that.
No, Jay.
Allegedly.
Jay, I know, but like, come on.
Well, he lived with his mom. I don't know if that qualifies you
Jay,
as a murderer or pedophile.
No.
And he's into Iron Man, and he's 45. Okay, but you're headed there too, bud.
I'm just describing myself. You know what? Actually, come to think of it, he sounds pretty cool.
This is so funny because when you walk into David's house, there's the greatest Iron Man statue already. Sitting there.
No, I got that after I got scammed.
Oh.
Anyway, long story short, I never got my money back, and we never pursued anything with this guy because he. Genuinely, I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt in my entire life, but this man was like straight out of a Criminal Minds episode, like as the lead suspect. If you were casting Criminal Minds and you came across this guy in the audition room, you almost wouldn't cast him because he'd give away the entire episode from the beginning. Because from the beginning of the episode, you'd be like, oh yeah, that guy's the serial killer. Like that's how much he fit the bill, and it was so scary, and I felt so bad for sending Taylor and Jason to go investigate.
Yeah.
He seemed horrifying. Basically, he's running some operation where he takes the Iron Man statues and he takes Marvel memorabilia and he has it all shipped to his house. But really, he's just stealing money from everybody.
Yeah, but I don't understand why how did he get your statue? I forgot.
Well, he's in cahoots with China.
I see.
But
you put your address in. How does it get to be his address?
He's probably running the Chinese site, so there's not an actual.
Like, who knows if there's even an actual Iron Man that was sent? It could have been just a little package or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
right?
it could have been a little package. That
you don't have any photos of the actual like delivery or package, right?
No, I sent $10,000 to an
Who's the fucking idiot here?
Well, Natalie, yes, yeah, I sent 10 grand to someplace in China, and I'm sure that was rerouted back to Northridge, wherever this guy lives.
Do you have anyone checking your purchases? Like, do you have like a system where it's like,
yes.
Natalie, can I buy this?
Like, what do you mean, can I buy this? Like, do I have enough money to buy it?
Or just like, because that's like kind of a crazy purchase.
I don't make
like
any.
For Naveen, I'd be like, hey, I want to buy this.
I don't make any crazy purchases. Eric came over the other day.
Oh my God.
And he was filming this video where he's like, the concept was auditing YouTubers and like their most expensive purchases.
Yeah.
And like even he was like, okay, wow, so everything here has a purpose. The putting green on my balcony, which is ridiculous, right? But cost me $3-4 grand. But I've used it in so much content where it's paid itself over 50 times.
Yeah.
And then the pickleball court, very expensive, cost like 150 grand to install in the house.
Right.
But like, we've made that back with events, like pickleball events that we've hosted on the court.
Yeah.
So like everything in my life, I'm very lucky to have a job that is like a write-off. Like the stupidest fucking thing. When Taylor orders 2 toy cars, when they hit each other, it turns into a unicorn.
Yeah.
That is, believe it or not, a write-off because I Snapchat it.
Right.
So like everything in my life has like some sort of monetary purpose. So there's not very...
What have you bought that you've just like, oh my God, I hate it. That was so dumb.
What?
Well, I was going to say, just like, I feel like the only thing that you actually just
Crypto.
frivolously spend your money on is watches. Like, that's the expensive.
But that's an
recent.
investment.
He'll argue that that's...
He'll argue that's an
That is
investment.
also for work.
Yes, the stupidest thing I did, which I don't know if I've ever talked about, is this is why I don't do stocks anymore.
Yeah.
Is
you do stocks, by the way, but
I
we
don't do
just don't
stocks.
let you personally touch them.
Every time I say that to somebody, people are like, "What? You don't do stocks?" No, my accounting firm has almost every dollar invested in the stock market, right? Like I have very little just sitting in the account. Everything's. But when I personally go into stocks, it's always dangerous.
Yeah.
So my first big investment in the stock market was Tesla. We've talked about this. I put in $1 million.
Right.
When I had like 2 million to my name or whatever. So it was half of my money, but I believed in Tesla so much. This is like 6-7 years ago.
What would you have now?
I mean, now so much.
Right.
But at the time,
because it split, right?
It split 4 different ways.
Yeah.
It did all this. I'd have like $20-30 million now if I kept the money in. But the day I put it in, Tesla crashed the next day.
Yeah.
And I lost like $80,000 right away. And then a week later, it bounced back and I sold when I made just over $1,000. So on $1 million investment, I made $1,000, which was fucking ridiculous. So stupid.
Not bad.
Not bad. And then my next biggest loss, and this was my final dagger in the stock market. This is what I've never talked about. So you know when the AMC GameStop shit was happening?
Yeah.
I was just like in good David Dobrik fashion. I was following it, and I'm like, okay, it's time. It's time for me to get into the AMC game. So I called my accountant. And I'm like, $500,000, let's go. And he's like, are you sure? And I had to yell at him. I was like, just trust me on this, trust me. And I put the money in AMC, and 4 days later, it fucking plummeted. And I lost $288,000.
That makes me sick.
Gambling, stock marketing. Trading.
Stock marketing.
On AMC. $288,000 because I am a fucking idiot. Let's go on to some more positive news, though, because we have some people asking for some advice.
Yeah.
Jason started an email.
Yeah, which you mocked.
Yes.
Which you completely mocked. And then bingo. And I'm telling you, an email's nice. People can open up on an email.
It's been a hit. We've got 1,000 replies already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go. Hey, y'all, been a huge fan for a while. Jason, I actually seen you on the street in LA, but didn't want to bother and ask because you looked homeless. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. I was like, wow.
That's fair. I'm like, man, that sounds like me.
But been off and on with this girl for 10 months. I've broken up with her many times because I don't trust her, but she's fine as fuck and really the only person that understands me. Okay, that's already a red flag.
Yeah.
Is what you just said.
We know where this is going.
But she has been unloyal in the past, but just feels stuck because can't even imagine starting over with someone new. Like the new artist Somber would say, can't imagine myself getting undressed for somebody new. Something like that.
Huh.
No? Do you not know this artist?
I don't think so.
I don't want to get undressed for some.
No, yeah, I definitely know it now.
Have you been taking lessons?
I was saving it for 20 podcasts from now when it's really,
my God.
when it's really sharpened. But yeah, I'm
Your
working
tone
on it.
has come along.
I'm 22, by the way, and this girl's by far out of all the past relationships, I'm most crazy about her. But then again, don't trust her at all because she's proven to not be trustworthy, especially handling social media. But like I said, she's hot, so she posts a lot, and I'm kind of uncomfortable with some things being posted. I understand it's the new age of social media and influencers, but she says my opinion is stupid, and that's been a real problem for us in the past. Would really like some advice, especially on how to handle the social media part. This just screams red flags, immaturity all over, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like left and right.
It sounds like they're like 19.
Yeah, you sound
something.
younger than 22. You sound like you're just dating because a chick is hot. Never fucking do that. That's who gives a fuck. There's so many hot girls. So many.
Hey, come on, let's stick with helping
Sorry.
Let's not help you. Let's help him.
Yeah, I mean, Jay, what would you say? This also, like, I don't know whether or not she's actually being untrustworthy or you're just getting jealous of the things she's posting online. Like, you've said she's proven to be untrustworthy. I'm sorry, I know you sent the email and I'm picking him apart.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Aren't you just jealous, motherfucker? But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to answer because I feel like I don't see both sides to it currently.
He's got to take responsibility. He's 22. He doesn't see what's out there, and he's got to just move on.
Would you get jealous if your wife posts like booby pictures?
Would I get jealous?
Booby picture? Define booby pictures.
Like really out there pictures.
I wouldn't because I know she's in love with me, but like if I was 22 and didn't really know where I stood, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so social media doesn't bother you for like what a girl's posting on there or anything like that?
Not for my wife, no.
Okay.
No.
Would you ever date a girl that does OnlyFans or like sex work or anything like that?
No.
No?
Not at this point, no.
Why
But
not?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just wouldn't at this point because
Yeah.
it's just something that I don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, Natalie, what do you
Natalie, would you ever date anyone that did OnlyFans?
You know what? I actually was talking to this guy
Yeah.
that incredibly hot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, there's something's going on here. Like, this man is too hot. Why are you talking to me? But also,
wait, that actor?
No.
Dude, sorry to cut you off. There was this actor she was talking to.
Oh my gosh.
Like a pretty big sized actor.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what size actor can I compare him to?
I
Like a
would say-
Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, like a Dylan O'Brien.
Like a Dylan O'Brien. And like, I don't know, how quickly? Within like 2 weeks?
Well, he
was sending her full nudes of
Nudes.
himself with his dick out and his face in the pictures. I was
Yeah.
like, this is fucking
Whoa.
crazy. I was
like completely unprovoked too. It was like actually probably the craziest like parasocial. I've never met him in person either. And
Whoa.
this is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
guy you've seen in films, and you've
Yeah.
definitely never seen a nude leaked of him.
Yeah, which is shocking because I'm like, if he's doing this to me, like he has got to be sending this to. And I did find out later that he does. This is kind of his style. Like he's very sexually forward.
Okay.
And it, it was fun, but then I was just like, oh shit, I'm at dinner with like my friends.
But was he
and my
sending
colleagues.
it to your? Where was he sending it to you? Were they disappearing or no?
No, no, I still have them.
Views questions at Gmail.
Shit. He was sending him diffuse questions.
It's coming in now. He's got the wrong email. I get it.
Hey, this is Chris Hemsworth. Just wondering if you could forward these to Natalie.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that's
How do you receive something like that? Not to be too personal, but you said it was fun. You like that kind of thing?
Well, because we would be talking.
Yeah.
And it would start somewhere, and I could tell immediately from his first message that he was just like really horny, and I knew exactly it was going to just end in a
Wait,
nude
what
or
were
something.
some of the messages he'd say? He said something about like being at dinner with you or something.
Yeah, because I was at dinner one
Yeah.
time. We were at dinner with like a bunch of people, like colleagues that we work with, and this guy is like sending me the most like, explicit messages, and I'm trying to like keep a straight face through this dinner. He's like, "Oh, I wish I was at the dinner with you," and like I would just pull your panties off, you would give them to me, and I would just like. I just don't even want to say it. Like,
No,
it's
you
just
gotta
too-
say it, dude.
I can't.
She just did.
Can I just read them?
She's trying to see what she wrote.
Well,
back.
I don't know if
It's Natalie's just matching
I
picture
know
for
that's what I'm
picture.
saying. It's even. It's like
it's picture
it's
picture.
videos. It's videos of her at dinner. My panties are now off. Why aren't you here yet?
I'm dead.
Natalie, just give me. Why are you being so shy? Oh my God.
Oh my God, what did you find?
Well,
I'm
no,
scared.
I found the message. message.
Oh my
It's
God, what
like,
does it say?
I'm in blank. I'm not going to say the city because I don't want to give anything away.
Uh-huh.
Come by. I want you.
Oh
Then Natalie goes, perfect. Meet me in blank. And then he sends a video. It disappears. She goes, I don't know. I think you're the one missing out here. And then he goes, prove it. And then sends a selfie with his penis in the mirror.
Whoa.
And she goes, ha ha, I'm at dinner. He goes,
I had no idea
How
what
about
to say.
dessert?
he goes, good. And then Natalie goes, you are so bold. I love it. And then he goes,
Okay, we're
and
done.
then he goes, I'd like to slip my hand in your panties under the table.
Damn.
Jason, stop rubbing yourself. And then he goes, this is crazy, Natalie.
Oh my gosh.
Then he goes, then Natalie goes,
Wait, just omit what I'm saying.
no, Natalie, this is fine. Then Natalie goes, then you're going to have to come see me in person. And then he goes, tease me. And then there's not a message from Natalie, which I think in the couple seconds she had to delete messages just now, I think it's disappeared.
Inspector Dobrik on the case.
I mean, there's no way after these messages were getting this heated, all of a sudden it just stopped. And then the next thing was her responding to a story. No.
Is he
You
flaccid?
deleted something here, be honest.
I don't think I did.
Oh, you did. That's okay. He's very hot and he seems very sweet. The only thing
He
that's
seems so sweet.
cut or uncut?
he's
Cut or
he's cut.
uncut?
The only thing
Is he erect in the photo?
think
it's like a
so.
half chub. I mean, to be honest, from my perspective, he looks like he's soft. No. But can I just say, yeah, this isn't like calling him out in like a weird way. The reason I bring this up is because I just thought it was, you did too, how forward somebody in the spotlight could be.
Yeah.
But he wasn't being creepy about it. Kind of just like a regular horny 22-year-old would be after he's
sure.
talking to somebody.
Yeah.
But it is just weird for an actor to be like, here's my face and my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful. Don't share it.
I saw Bernie Sanders at Coachella.
Oh, really?
really?
Yeah.
Wait, whose set was he a part of?
Claro.
Oh, sick.
We were watching somebody and we were like, this is too hectic.
Yo, Claro has
It
the
was
coolest
Charlie X
fucking
Charlie.
name. Oh, it was Charlie X.
Yeah, and it was like, this is I was a little disappointed in artist passes. I never had them before. And I was like, I thought it was going to be, I didn't know it's going to be thousands and thousands of people had artist passes.
No,
Yeah, I think they opened it up like where you could actually just purchase them this year.
Yeah.
Usually you have to just like know.
but there is no
someone that-
point of actually having an artist pass. I don't know why people ever want to like get them.
Yeah, I never go to the artist section.
No, yeah, I never go in there either.
Also,
I
the
thought-
entrance this year was the artist and VIP entrance was the same this year. So like there literally was just no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Artist pass has there's no bar area.
I thought
You're
I-
not
Yeah, there's
allowed-
no bar.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed to
it's
have
crazy.
alcohol
No bar.
back there.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to be like 5 feet away from Lady Gaga. That was what I figured. I
Well,
was
you are.
No, I thought I was going to be like on the stage. like in the
When
corner.
they're performing.
When the years and years that you had artist pass and I had VIP and we would go to Coachella, I'd be like, oh, I'm like, man, he gets artist pass. He's like, you're like on stage. You know when you're like watching on stage and then you can see the friends in the corner, like watching from the back? That's what I thought it was.
Oh wow! Like actually on the physical stage.
No.
Yeah.
He's saying you're close enough to see the people on the physical stage.
No, on the stage, in
Yeah,
the corner.
he's saying
oh,
like
the friends
behind
on
the
corner.
curtains.
Yeah, like that's what I thought it was. But anyways, Bernie Sanders came out and it was wild.
That's like the true artist. Pass.
Yeah.
Is
It's
Bernie
like-
Sanders' pass?
No, like you're friends with them and you actually could be on stage.
Was that your favorite set at Coachella, Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders. Yeah, it's crazy.
You're like, fuck yeah.
He did Bohemian
Somebody my
Rhapsody.
age. I don't feel weird here. I had like this pet peeve that happened to me. This happens to me actually quite a bit, and I'm sure it's happened to you or anybody. Fuck, it's so annoying. You know, like when someone meets you and they want to take a picture with you, and they're like freaking out because they're excited.
Sure.
And then one of your friends walks by. Maybe they're not like your closest friends, but like just someone you know, like name to name, whatever.
Yeah.
And they also start freaking out, like pretending like you're taking a picture with somebody. And then somebody like your friend walks by and goes, "Oh my God, Jason Nash! Oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you!" I fucking hate that.
I had someone do that to me.
I hate that so much because it makes the person that's meeting me probably feel so bizarre.
like feel stupid.
And
Yeah.
it makes them feel so stupid, and it's so uncomfortable because now not only am I like focused on you, who you're my friend, I kind of know better, but now you're splitting the attention between me, this person and you,
Yeah.
and I feel so bad for this person that's meeting me,
Right.
who this is my first time meeting them in their entire lives, and like now they're like kind of feeling like
Now they're like, wow, do I like David?
Yeah,
If
like-
it's a joke to like him?
yeah, and like now I feel like kind of goofy and stupid, like being that excited to meet him, and I'm like, no, you don't have to feel. I don't know.
Danielle did that to me. When we
Really?
saw you guys, yeah. She
Danielle-
was like, "Oh my God, Jason Nash!" And of course, I turned like, "Hey," but it was
no,
Danielle.
No, that's different.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
it's
talking when they're like literally mimicking like a supporter's like actions
Excitement.
next
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
Like yeah. Like I don't know. I just find that so. I find it so. And I could never. I've never figured out a way to like pivot out of that situation. I'm always just like sitting there like, oh, stop, shut up. Like I just don't know what to say.
I did a "What do you do for a living" today.
What? With
No.
Daniel Mack?
With Daniel Mack, yeah.
What
Oh my
did you
gosh,
say?
funny.
I pretended to be like, like a crypto AI guy.
Oh, you didn't. It wasn't.
I
like
borrowed Ilya's Lamborghini.
It wasn't like an honest thing.
No, we did it more of a sketch because I was like, do you want to try to make it funny? And he was like, yeah, that's much better. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's great.
Your job's not interesting enough.
That's really funny.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Him getting you and saying TikTok live would kind of be fun.
me getting me what?
Like you saying TikTok live.
Oh yeah.
I feel like people would really enjoy that on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Those are legendary times, man. When you used to do the lives.
It's just hard to like be with people during the festival.
Coachella's a lot, man.
Do you find it that hard? It's like so hard. It's like
You have to just like find like your two people, and
Yeah.
like, that's who you just hang out with all weekend.
And you can't plan to meet up with people at the festival.
Yeah.
Right.
You just got to run into them. Like, I don't text anybody I'm coming to the festival. If I run into you, then we'll hang out. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, if people say let's meet up at the festival, it's kind of like saying like let's hang out this summer.
yeah.
Like it's obviously a thing that's just like it's not real. Speaking of questions, somebody asked me, would love to hear more about your takes on God. On the
I
podcast.
knew that was going to be a hit
Really?
because I was surprised to hear that you talked to God. I was like, that made me. I don't know. That made me like admire you a little bit.
I don't remember what I said. Oh, for some of you guys that don't know, every time a podcast goes up, I'm just like, first of all, I'm shitting bricks because I'm like, what did I say? And I don't listen to any of the podcasts back. Natalie has told me I'm not allowed to listen to them, which totally makes sense.
Which I've instructed her to tell me that.
Yes, because if I listen to them, I'm going to pick it apart and we'll be editing it for a couple hours. So I don't listen to any of the pods. So all I ask Jason and Natalie, I'm like, is this a good one? Yeah. And then they're like, yes, it's a good one, Dave. Good one, Dave.
all the best.
So I do know that there was a moment where I'm talking about praying to God. Yeah. And it went over well?
It sounds like. I mean, it sounds like you were drunk, but you weren't. You were here. You were completely sober when
No,
you
I remember.
talked about God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like the most religious. Are you guys religious? Do you pray?
No,
No, not
at
at all.
I'm Jewish, so
That's so. I don't know what that means. You're Jewish.
we
I don't know.
don't Jews. I don't know. I don't feel like the Jews are that religious.
What?
I feel like the Jews are like so religious.
Yeah. What are you talking
We don't
about?
get on our knees on our bed and put
I'm
our
not getting
hands
on my
together and
knees.
pray.
Yeah, but like you gather every Friday and you sing a prayer and you drink the wine and you.
Most don't.
What? That's literally Christians and Catholics.
Wait, when you pray to
No, Shabbat's on Friday night.
when you pray to God, are you on your knees?
No, I don't believe in that kind of stuff.
No. You're just standing.
Yeah. No, I'm not sitting. I'm just sitting.
Have you?
I
thought-
am
He's just
sitting
laying
up,
down in
I am
his
sitting
bed.
upright. I don't.
okay.
I can't do it laying down. And if I mess up like any part of the prayer, I have to redo it. At Coachella, I was so brain dead, and I had to pray one night that I had to Google the Our Father because I forgot it, and I can't finish a prayer unless I Google it.
Oh wow.
So I Googled, or I can't finish a prayer unless I say it correctly. And I was messing up the words, and I literally had the biggest blank. I was like, what the fuck is going on? As I'm praying, I'm swearing. So I Googled it, and that's how I had to finish it. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think religion is kind of whatever you make it. There's so many different religions. I feel like a lot of them do intersect. I feel like all of them have like sort of one main. A lot of them have like one God or one entity or whatever. Like, I think if you just follow the be a good person, treat others with respect, like I think it's just nice to have someone to like communicate with, or like even if it's like manifesting, or if it's the same as keeping a journal, or like I always say when I say dead ass, that is part of my religion. Like I am loyal to that phrase.
Yeah. Have
Which
you
I
ever
asked-
broken dead ass?
No, I've never broken dead ass.
Never.
No.
Why? What happened to your knee?
I tore it playing pickleball. It fucking sucks.
But you weren't wearing it at Coachella.
Well, I just went to the doctors because it's gotten worse.
Oh,
How come when I don't see you at parties, we don't spend like a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes talking? How come?
We do spend time.
No, we don't.
David doesn't like.
He's such an alien at parties.
Yeah,
What?
he is.
You're such an alien. Like I saw you at the party. I was excited
What
to
party?
see you. I saw you at a party on
The
Saturday.
Arizona party.
Oh yeah, because we were working.
I saw you and I said hi, and you just didn't even say anything.
I definitely said hi.
Well, he also found out immediately that there was like a vacant, very cozy, luxurious bedroom that he could go take a nap in. And that was like all eyes were set on a potential nap.
Yeah, that was dangerous. I mean, this was the beginning of Coachella, and we got to this beautiful house where the party was at, and I found out this is an actual home that I can use to sleep in for.
Did you go?
Yeah, I stayed that bedroom. I was there for 2 nights, and I was there the entire party, and it was
Wait, that house I was at?
magical. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I went every. That's where I went every
Oh,
day.
that was
after.
where you watched Moana.
That's our
Yeah.
friend Charlie's house.
I see. Yes.
Yes, so
right,
I
I met her dad. Yeah.
Yeah, her uncle. So yeah, that's where I stayed for most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of incredible. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't say hello. I also like don't like talking so much. at parties because then I have to talk to other people.
Once you open it up with me.
No. If I'm just standing around, it's just like
Yeah, it's a lot. It's different than just like hanging out on the couch and talking.
yeah, like if we're at a party at Zane and Heath's, I mean, we had Heath's party. I talked to you the entire time.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
if I'm at a random party, I'm like, I'm not gonna stand in the middle of the party. Like I'm gonna put myself in a fucking corner.
Yeah.
Or like make sure I'm surrounded where like I can't be penetrated because I just can't have conversations about nothing.
You know what people do to me? They pawn me off on their dad. I get that a lot.
What do you mean?
Like I'll be like having a good time, and then I'll see somebody that I know, and they're like, "Come talk to my parents," like that, and I'm like, "I don't want to talk to your parents at all." They're like, "No," and they're trying to shake their parents, so they're trying to run the parents onto me.
One person that we met at one of these Coachella parties was so interesting. Well, it wasn't one person; it was a group of kids. It was like 6 or 7 kids. I think I want to make a TikTok about this because I have video proof of it, and it's so interesting. Yeah. They threw a party at my old house. My first house I ever owned in Studio City, where like all of my favorite memories are from. And they threw a party, and they said it high school party at David Dobrik's old house. That was kind of like what it was titled. And they had like 200-300 kids show up. It was a complete fucking rager.
Wow.
And one kid even paid $250 to get in, and they made $15,000 that night.
No.
Getting high schoolers to come to this party. How fucking incredible is that? They showed me videos of it. I mean, you know how the house had a problem where it was falling off the hill? I am shocked that thing didn't fucking just glide right off. It was a fucking full-on club that was happening in the hills.
Did someone shoot off fireworks at Coachella?
Coachella.
No, Coachella. Green Day was finishing their set.
Oh, but it wasn't like illegal fireworks and someone got hurt.
No, it was the performance fireworks, but one
Jesus,
just like
Jay,
went
how did you get that story?
Because I was
so
watching
wrong?
FaZe Banks' story, and I was like,
yeah, that was the fireworks from the stage. That like one of them.
Pyrotechnics, don't seem necessary at shows. Green Day had so much fire.
That's so important.
Doesn't seem right.
Why?
Oh, it like makes it so like you're like excited, like whoosh, like
yeah,
fire,
that makes the whole fucking show. Otherwise,
Yeah, it
just sit in your
doesn't
car,
seem safe.
be on the radio.
I mean,
No, the music is enough, but to have fire 10 feet from you.
it is crazy how you're in the audience and you can feel the fire blasting on the stage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like I can't imagine being on as the performer.
Yeah, I always wonder how like performers like 100% know how to miss the cue or not get lit on fire.
Right.
I find that so bizarre.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you going to go back to Coachella next year, you think?
I'm going next weekend.
No, you're not.
No, not.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
I am.
No
Dead ass?
way.
I'm going, it depends.
Depends the diapers?
The diapers, yeah. I'm doing a whole thing.
You should really get a Depends brand deal. That'd be really
Get it
funny.
for me. Let's go.
Get it for me.
That's really funny.
Let's go. Call
actually.
Depends right now. It depends if you're listening. Depends on how much money you have, and I'm there.
I forgot to say, I didn't say this. I hung out with Danny Duncan yesterday for like 5-6 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, really interesting.
No way.
We've always like talked to each other like here and there, like when we were making videos.
Yeah.
But this is the first time he like came over.
Yeah.
And he's great. I fucking love Danny. He's got such a different way of filming videos than I do.
Sure.
Like the best way to describe it, I mean, he's just like filter free, right? So like we filmed a little bit in the house, and I mean, I don't know what he's going to use, but I think the biggest bit that he had is calling my Aston Martin gay.
Oh my god.
which was like pretty funny.
Sure.
Because he just kept going in. He's like, why the fuck would you get this car? You look like a fucking loser. It was really, really funny. And then we went to In-N-Out because we were hungry. And I would never go inside In-N-Out. I would always go through the drive-thru. And obviously he's like, let's go inside. And I'm like, oh. Which I know it's like, it's not funny to people listening, but like if you know me, you know that like I want to just be in the car and like
not
very low key. And then going in with Danny is like cameras fucking, he's got the big fucking DSLR.
Oh my god.
And every single person we're coming across, he's interacting with.
Right.
And he's so good at it, and he's so not he went up to these 6 bikers like who didn't really want anything to do with us initially, but he like broke the ice really quick like by pointing to my car, and he goes, that car's gay, right?
Oh my god.
And then they were like, yeah, well, I wouldn't choose that color. And then like a kid came up, like everybody was really nice and it was like a great experience, but like, and then this kid came up and was like, yo, hit this vape. I don't know if he was talking to me or Danny. And Danny's like, let me see. Danny took the vape and threw it across the street.
Oh
and
my
the kid like was ready to kick his fucking ass. The kid was like, why the fuck would you do that? And Danny's like, gang, fuck you. And it was really funny because I'm like, this is like everything. is like my biggest fear, right?
Yeah.
Of like filming in public and drawing attention to ourselves.
Yeah.
But it was such a fun experience because I was like, this is like, I feel like I'm on a fucking field trip. Like it literally, it feels like I was like, it felt like a Make-A-Wish kid who was like thrown into someone else's content that he's only seen. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was a trip. Because like even when if like Jason, like there was one time we were at a movie theater. We actually mentioned this recently on the podcast. And we were at the movies, and you're like, "Hey, Dave, turn your camera on," and you fell over a bunch of those red velvet ropes,
Yeah.
like the dividers, and just like everyone in the movie theater looked. And I was so frustrated because so many people looked at us. I hate doing like public things. I don't know why, because it's just like it all just looks so cheesy. But Danny makes it look so effortless, and he's a really really funny guy.
He's very funny.
I don't know, and he's really quick on his feet. I don't know what he'll end up keeping and what he won't, but it was just fun to like watch him walk around the house and just like tear things apart.
What else did he say about the house? Did you like the house?
No, we had such a good time. He came over. We played pickle. He did the $1,000 putt upstairs. No, he's
Did you
so.
beat him at pickle?
Yeah, he won one and I won the other. But we were playing doubles, and he was partners with Matt Manassi, who's a pickleball pro, and I'm partners with my roommate.
Oh wow.
So
That's
yes,
pretty good.
But singles, it wouldn't even be a question. It'd be 11-0, 11-0, David.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, he's really laying down the law.
100%.
Nobody was questioning.
But it was really funny because even when we were filming, Danny's like, we should play doubles together, like, and like call out other influencers. So like I turned to the camera and I was like, fuck you, Jake Paul, like come get us.
Yeah.
And like obviously joking.
Oh,
And then Danny goes,
gosh.
no, but we can't call him out. He's not athletic. He's like not athletic at all. And I was like, I don't know if this is a bit or what it is, but he kept going in like a really serious way of talking down Jake Paul's athleticism.
Wow.
And it was really funny. Like 3 minutes in, I'm like, oh wait, this is the bit. Like Danny is like literally going, like actually going for Jake Paul, like not in a direct, like cheesy way, like I would.
Yeah.
Where I would be like, fuck you, Jake Paul, even though I like Jake.
Yeah.
He like really like went underneath. He's like, all he does is throw punches, but like if there's a ball involved or anything, the dude has no hand-eye coordination. Like he's fucked. So
Oh my God.
it was really funny the way he was. Yeah, it was just a very, very different type of hang, and I loved it. I thought it was such a fucking blast. And it's so fun to sit down with a YouTuber who's been doing it as long as you have.
Yeah.
And just exchange stories and things like that. Like it's like so fucking fun. It's so fun. And I've never gotten to sit down with him, and I'm such a fan of his videos.
Uh-huh.
Like he's got. I mean, dude, do you watch his videos? Or,
Yeah, I do watch
They're
them.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're great.
And like the best way to describe it is like I told Alex this before. I was like, Danny's coming, and I was trying to describe Danny to him. I was like, the way Danny is the way I am, but to my best friends.
Right.
But Danny's like that with everybody.
Right.
Like like you could shoot. He shoots the shit with anybody as if they've known each other forever.
Yeah.
Right. And like when he left, Alex was like, that was the perfect way to describe him. Like he literally shot the shit with all of us, like we've known him forever. Like he wasn't scared to like call it like it was, it was really refreshing and fun.
So you're selling the car?
Yeah, I'm selling the car.
Yeah, get rid of it, right? Because he called it gay.
I mean, when he posts the video, I don't know what he's keeping. He may cut that bit out completely, or may not even use anything from the house. But yeah, I'm excited to see how many people are gonna talk shit about the car. It'll be fun. I've been running my friend's Hinge.
How's that
Did
going?
you know that?
I didn't.
So my friend Alex, my roommate, I don't know if this is illegal, so I don't know.
I know it's like borderline catfishing, but
It's not catfishing because I'm never gonna meet up with these girls.
you are using his photos too. Like it's not.
I'm him.
Yeah, you're him.
I'm him on these messages, and I'm making it sound more dramatic than I am. Like he needs to find a girlfriend.
Okay.
And
Projecting.
well, yes, but he like refuses to use Hinge.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to get on Hinge, dude. It's like so cool.
Yeah.
So I made a Hinge. I like airplayed it to the TV, and for like 3 hours we just sat watching, like going through matches with our friends. It was really fun.
What'd you use for pictures? You use a shirtless pic or no?
Yeah, I used a picture of him. He has like a hip problem.
Yeah.
So he has to do physical therapy.
Yeah.
And I got a picture of him once in his bed, like face down on his bed in his underwear with like this like thing that was like stretching out his hip. It looked like he was tied up for sex. So that's the second picture I used on his Hinge profile.
Right.
And it's gotten some good hits.
Yeah.
You kind of forget that girls sometimes are as horny as guys. That's something growing up I didn't think was real. But like seeing his responses and girls asking if he has more rope or if he could tie them up like that.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy. I'm like, this is insane. If you were a guy and you said this, you should go to jail. But like the other way it works.
Like a first message?
Yes, because on Hinge you have to like either respond to a picture or a prompt or whatever.
I see.
So yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy there because people can give you responses.
Well, let's test you. Let's see how you are at
I'm really good at it.
What did you respond when they said, "Can we get some more rope or whatever"? What did you say?
I didn't respond to her. But
That one was too much.
my prompt responses are really good.
Show us an example of how good you are.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see something that you did.
So, for example, this girl's bio says, "Together we could travel the world or just go to the beach. Either one is fine."
Okay.
And then I responded, "How about have sex?"
No, you fucking didn't.
No.
Oh my god. I was like,
No, I
Jesus.
didn't.
People are gonna be like, this man's. They're gonna report him.
Yeah. Alex gets arrested. No. My responses have been really safe.
Give us a success story.
There hasn't been one because
The truth comes out.
no,
Yeah, this is like classic.
none of the messages have gone past the first message because I haven't gotten to show Alex, and I need Alex's approval to continue talking to girls. Like I don't want to waste my time either
Bring
here
this
with the
back to
wrong
us.
women.
Bring this back to us.
Yes, please tune in
Yeah.
to the next podcast
Yeah.
where I'm going to have 4 potential singles for my friend Alex. Also, by the way, I'm single too, so if you guys want to shoot me a DM about things we could do together if we were dating, please let me know.
I'm sure you get
I'm talking
plenty
to
of
you.
those.
Hit me up. Another message to Phineas. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. I've had a blast here with Jason and Natalie. Please send us an email if you want more questions answered. Go listen to Jason's podcast. All things are okay, good, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Just look it up. Go check out Natalie's multiple businesses she starts on the side without letting me know.
Oh my God.
Go support her. And
you.
we'll see you guys soon. DM me on Instagram if you want to be my girlfriend. Bye.